Arkadaşlar merhaba.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Amına koyayım, tek başıma ne diyerek yiyeceğim ben ya? Ha.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Know that Stormlight sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we
it.
will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Mivrarim Jur, what have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Pathanax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Öldü.
It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, world.
Gerizekalı karı.
By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
It worked. Did it?
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Aluki nakip silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now and await your Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it. Sulaki
Jur? Zafrul!
Thranax. My power has waxed, while yours has waned. Av Uvdir, join me or perish with your mortal friends. Ultra Hokoran.
Ateş direnci alalım.
Never again, Maloki. Use Dragon Rend, sure.
Jur? Zafrul!
May have picked up the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal.
Yeah. Jur? Zafrul!
Marsala Ko-Savana.
Yeah. Jur? Zafrul! Jur, Zafrul.
Lan bir çık. Heh. Vuruyor muyum anlamıyorum ki.
Zafrul.
Yapamıyorum da ben hiçbir şey anlamadım bu işten ya. Bir de neden tek başıma savaşıyorum ki? Millet de gelsin.
Jur, Zafrul. Jur, Zafrul.
Bu vurmuyor galiba ya.
Jur.
Neyse az kaldı. Nasıl kullanayım kanka? Adam sürekli hareket ediyor.
Jur, Zafrul.
Kaçtı baksana ya. Orospu evladı. Bir saattir durmuyordu.
Dovahkiin, Osaran. Use Dragon Ren before Alduin consumes you.
Jur, Zafrul.
İn lan aşağı. İnmiyor ki pezevenk.
Jur, Zafrul.
Orospu çocuğu nasıl vuruyor biliyor musun ama? Lan beni bir sal senin. Sen biraz git ya, uzaklaş artık.
Now, Dovahkiin. Now he is vulnerable.
Kanka canım çok az, canım. Ölüyorum, hatta ölüyorum. Öldüm. Ananı sikeyim ki öldüm.
Dovahkiin, you call yourself.
Lan oğlum bu ne amına koyayım ya? Ya Allah aşkına birisi şu an bu olanları bir mantığa sığdırabilir mi ya? Ya bu kadar düşük seviyeyken böyle bir görev nasıl verebilir bir oyun ya?
You are no match for me, Dovahkiin. This is your chance, Dovahkiin.
Allah'ım. Mana yok. Büyüm yok. Canım az.
I will feast on your soul, Sovngarde. Hurt him while he is grounded.
Dur ya biraz oğlum ne oluyor?
You are no match for now, Dovahkiin. Now he is vulnerable. Please more, Dovahkiin. You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malak Zoklat.
Kız amına korum senin ha.
Slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you,
Zavrul!
mortal.
Gelin birlikte savaşacağız. Sanırım. Benim zaten içimden geçti amına. Benim düzgün bir silah ihtiyacım var ya. Umarım hala orada boş yapıyorlardır.
Did you find the Elder Scroll? He must have returned to Sovngarde. If you don't find him soon, he'll return strong. Yes, we must think. He very true. I wonder, do you know the Jarl's palace in Whiterun? Yes, exactly. Most people don't know that it was originally built to hold a captive dragon, hence its name. You could, although it might be difficult to persuade the Jarl to allow you to use. I'm sure you'll manage, though. If you can defeat, I'm afraid there's a further problem, a serious one. He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand. The blades have been... Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. Justice can be harsh, but it is still... Paternax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War. True, whether or not he has truly repented, or... Haven't you been...
There, he devours the souls of the heroic dead to feed his power. You must find
My
this
oath
portal
binds me,
Sovngarde
Dragonborn.
before he
Make your choice,
returns
Dragonborn.
stronger
You're
than
either
ever.
with us. Here's the big picture. He helped. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to
did
his
you say
old
something?
master.
That's all.
Ben sizinle değilim bu arada. Güvenlik mi artmış?
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Oyunum dondu. Orospu evladı oyun dondu. Ha? Ah. Arkadaşlar oyunu kapatıp bir daha açacağız. Yapacak bir şey yok. Ben yayın kaydı durduruyorum, geleceğim. Arkadaşlar çok uğraştım, olmadı. Ben fedaiyim dedim, geçtim. Evet.
Yes, Sarah? Take your pick. And those... Well, not yet anyway.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Kötü olmuş kardeşim.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in... I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting. What you're at... You want me to let the dragon into the heart? There must be another way. The risk? Alduin. The World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? I don't know about such things. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. Then I would be glad. But getting both sides to agree to a truce. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this... My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh? With good planning. Even now, my corps... We must all... But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to
Father
drive
says
it
I'm
back.
too young to train with the sword,
Now, if you
so
don't
I
mind,
practice with my
I've got a
fists.
city to keep.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Ain't nobody high.
I might
Don't you
just
go
be a
cracking
servant
your
among
dirty
lords,
boots on
but
my
don't
clean
think
floor.
for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his. If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
Soldiers. They're everywhere these days, and not a one of them knows how to pick up after themselves. Yes?
Tamam be, gidiyorum. Burada ne var? Ejder konak mı?
Honor to you, my Thane. Lead the way.
Orospu çocuğu bunca zaman neredeydin?
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? Anything else?
Bu da değil. Bu da değil. Görev burada da değil. Ha falan diyorsun. Neyse dur bakalım Ulu Hotkar ne diyecek? Biz ne yapacağımızı da anlamadım daha oysa ki. Oğlum benim büyü yeteneklerine ihtiyacım var ya. Gerçekten ben bu konuda çok şeyim şu anda. Çok kötü durumdayım. Benim geldiğim yer değil mi ya? Dur bakayım. Hacı buraya nereden çıkılıyor ya? Ya dalga mı geçiyorsunuz birader ya?
Jur, Zafrul.
Adam bile anladı ezanın sesinin çok yüksek olduğunu.
We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the way. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in... I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. Even the Greybeards. So be it. Tell Ulfric. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I... Now you see why I've warned you against them. Bloodthirst. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, if not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. Kinnerith has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. The old tales say you must find out how he does this. You have learned so much already, but there are many words of power. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. Breath and focus.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many
The
times you
Divines
ask.
saved me from the streets, and they can save you from
You
your
might
fires.
I've been looking for you. That. You're missing out on some
a letter from the
wonderful
Jarl.
opportunities working in
Move.
that bar.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends. You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some It's easy. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to... Just remember, I'm here if you rethink your decision.
May the Divines guide and keep you. May you be saved.
True, I may look the part of your typical solitude
Need
wench
something?
is like the city itself. Stormy exterior, but the
Take my
charms that
advice.
lie within.
Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
I don't ab-
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Are you lost?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Oh, you were one of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Why don't you have a chat? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricka. She will the Greybeards. What do those old Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor... They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to... My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. You may have a point. I'm always... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
Ulfric's planning an
For
attack
all
on
the good
Whiterun.
it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you. I'd be a lot warmer in the I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's...
Ya biraz fazla değil mi? Hani yani çok uzak yerlere.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood.
If the guards would listen to Viola,
I hope someday we'll get to
they'd
know
have
each
caught
other
the
better.
butcher by now.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
Bu kadın aynı vampirlere benziyordu.
I own Hollifrost farm outside the city. It's on cruel seas have been sailors for Stormcloaks. In truth, I
We
regret
haven't
not
taken a
following
side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Grayskins don't...
Spare a coin for a spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Oh, thank you. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Bu da son olsun.
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Arkadaşlar bunu da ikna edince bu bölümün sonuna geleceğiz. Çünkü çok uzuyor video.
You'll come around. There's no glory in war. I remember you. You were in Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new... I'm sorry to hear that. If you change it... It's about time they turn their gaze from the heaven. I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards. But the political... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a... Yes, I'll give Tullius... And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I'm not much of a strategist.
Are you for Ulfric?
Well, you think I need to send Volgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean...
Anasını satayım, bir görev yapacağız. 50 tane şeyle uğraşıyoruz.
So, you've done it. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. Which is why I allowed this. But regrets are point. Take your seat at the council table. And let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
I understand this council
everyone
is
here?
your idea
You
of
can
Dragonborn.
start.
I'm afraid I don't hold out much hope for
Dragon's
success.
Reach is at your disposal.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me, but I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
No, exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here. You heard what she said, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragon.
Orospu evladı, sen de gidiyorsun. Mal istiyorsun. Yer istiyorsun. Arazi istiyorsun. Piç.
As for you, General Tullius, I see
Siktir git lan. Siktir git amına koyayım. Sen de bir vs atalım da ya, ananı sikiyorum. Amcaya bak ya.
You're as deluded as your emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire.
Ya siktir git.
Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Aldrin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
Shut
it have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Aldrin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it meat. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Yarmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorely the Builder will take over as Jarl of Marthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your faith.
Orospu çocuğusun sen.
What say you, Dragonborn? Spoken like a true daughter of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl
Hadi
Ulfric
hatta.
will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Jarl March will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorley the Builder assuming the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
Arkadaşlar bir şey çok merak ediyorum. Yani zaten şu an konuşma var komple. MSI. Acaba şu an ne kadar bir işlemci falan harcıyor oyun oynarken? Kullanmıyor bile.
Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn.
I hope this truce
I
gives
hope
you
it
what
was
you
worth
need.
it.
It won't last.
Jarl Balgruuf.
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the Library of Sky, an unguessed trove of lost lore. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites. Don't you see? The names of by calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue. I think it's very likely that he will be unable. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice. Like these. Odahving. Winged snow hunter,
yes,
as I read it.
I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that list.
Evet arkadaşlar sonunda tam şuradan bir F5 bölümün sonuna geldik. Wow. Zordu yani garipti.
You'll have to speak
Neyse. Hoşçakalın. Kendinize iyi bakın.